Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my YouTube channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this solely to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular in working more hard for you. Let us start the day to analyze the movements of Nifty index in different time frames. So friends, here this is a daily chart of Nifty index. As you remember that during my last analysis on Nifty, I explained about my expected trading moves during the month of June 2019. So this was my expected trading path for Nifty index during the month of June. Friends, some of my subscribers raised concern that why do I feel too much bearish on Nifty. So friends, if we have a look at the movement of Nifty index on Friday, we will find that how the Indian equity markets felt a sigh of relief after the last minute surprise from the Indian Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi when he surprised the markets by naming Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman, formerly the country's defense minister, as the next finance minister at a time when the Asia's third largest economy is passing through a very difficult time due to growing concern for economic slowdown at the global level. No doubt that the escalating tariff trade war is the main reason for this global economic slowdown, but especially at the time when the Nifty was facing bearish pressure on Friday, this sudden surprise, the announcement of the name of Mrs. Sitharaman as a new finance minister, supported the steep fall of Nifty during the last few hours before the Nifty closed on Friday. But at the same time, when the Indian Prime Minister made this move to stimulate Indian equity markets, I find that this last minute surprise looked to be an immediate relief for sliding Indian equity markets. But after a few hours, US President Mr. Donald Trump said on Friday that the United States would end its preferential treatment for India on June 5th. Although Mr. Trump had already announced his intention to remove India from the Generalized System of Preferences, which is called GSP program, in early March, but now he says, I have determined that India has not assured the United States that India will provide equitable and reasonable access to its market, though Indian officials have raised the prospect of higher import duties on more than 20 US goods if Mr. Trump drops India from the program. But an immediate reactionary response from the Prime Minister will be looked upon by the Indian equity markets on Monday, whereas 24 members of the US Congress have already sent the administration a letter on May 3rd regarding it not to terminate India's access to the GSP. I find that as India is the biggest beneficiary of GSP, which allows preferential duty-free imports of up to $5.6 billion from the South Asian nations, may feel tough pressure on consumer goods and other industrial products if the immediate concern is not resolved on preferential basis by the Indian Prime Minister. I find that the United States will not be able to control the currently prevailing fear of economic slowdown by slapping new tariffs over Mexico, China, Iran, and various other countries. But this step will also prove one more blow to US economy too. As the US equity markets closed on Friday in red after this announcement from the US President, no doubt that the United States have to depend for consumable products on the South Asian countries, because from raw vegetables to animals are mostly supplied by India at the most. I find that the Indian equity markets will definitely show the reactionary impact with a gap down on Monday on the first trading session of the upcoming week, and may remain under heavy selling pressure till any counter move is announced by the Indian Prime Minister during the days ahead. On the other hand, I find that this has created an immediate opportunity for the newly appointed Finance Minister Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman to prove her acumen by taking an immediate step to resolve this important concern for Indian economy. So friends, I find that this current move by Mr. Trump may create a gap down where I find that the Nifty may see an opening below the levels of 11,784 on the first trading session of the upcoming week,